Sabrina and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about the books I'm planning on reading for Owlcrate-A-Thon. So Owlcrate-A-Thon is a 2-week readathon where Owlcrate hosts it, and you have to read some books that you have not got to on your Owlcrate TBR. So I actually have quite a bit of books I have not got to yet on my Owlcrate TBR, so I'm going to show you my TBR. My Owlcrate-A-Thon is actually already started when I'm filming this, just because I forgot to film it earlier, and I was like, well, I guess I'm just going to put my book haul up and call it a day. So Owlcrate-A-Thon actually lasts from the 15th to the 28th of this month. I'm really hoping I can get to all these books and get a huge chunk of my TBR out of the way, because I did that massive March TBR and I just really want to get through it. And if I finish all these books, I'll only have 4 more books, so even if I don't get to those, I think that would be a pretty great reading month. So without further ado, I just want to get started on the Owlcrate TBR. So there's this little bingo board that is a challenge you have to fulfill. So you have to create a bingo, and I've decided to go this route and go from the Read a Standalone to a book under 300 pages. So I am going to try to fulfill all of those challenges, and I'm going to show you the books that will fulfill those challenges. So let's get started. Also, Dorcas wants to be in on the action of this video as well, apparently, because she is just all in my business. Say hi. So the first challenge is Read a Standalone, and for that one I am reading one of my Owlcrate unread books, which is Among Beasts and Briars by Ashley Poston. So I can't remember what month this was actually, and it doesn't say on the book. It does not say on the book when it was part of Owlcrate, but I know this was an Owlcrate book. I'm very excited to actually finally get to it. So I'm not 100% sure how to summarize this book in my own words, so I'm just going to read you the synopsis if that's okay with you guys. If not, you can surely skip through it, but I'm going to read the synopsis because I'm really not 100% sure how to describe this on my own terms. Kiri is safe in the kingdom of Eloria. Here there are no droughts, disease, or famine, and peace is everlasting. It has been this way for hundreds of years, since the first king made a bargain with the lady who ruled the forest that borders the kingdom. But as Eloria prospered, the woods grew dark, cursed, and forbidden. Kiri knows this all too well. When she was young, she barely escaped as the woods killed her friends and her mother. Now Kiri carries a small bit of the curse and the magic in her blood, a reminder of the day she lost everything. As the new queen is crowned, however, long things hidden in the woods descend on the kingdom itself. Kiri is forced on the run, her only companions a small and irritating fox from the royal garden, and the magic in her veins. It is up to her to find the legendary Lady of the Wilds and beg her for a way to save her home. But the road is darker and more dangerous than she knows, and all the secrets from the past are uncovered amid the teeth and roots of the forest. It's going to take everything she has just to survive. So this sounds super great. It's definitely a fantasy, which is kind of what Owlcrate normally goes for, are fantasy books, but holy guacamole, this sounds really good. Kind of reminds me of a Alice in Wonderland feel with the forest and the talking animals and stuff like that, but I'm very excited for this and to actually get to it. So the next challenge I'm trying to fulfill is read a book that is a debut from an author, and for that one I'm going to go with The Final Girls by Riley Sager, which Riley Sager is one of my favorite thriller authors, and I actually have not got to this one yet. So this one is about girls who went on this retreat, and the main character is the last one left, and all the rest of her friends were in this brutal murder, and because of this she's kind of in this group no one really wants to be in, which is called the Final Girls. So when all the girls in the Final Girl group start being killed off, she's kind of scared for her life, duh. And now she's trying to figure out what the heck is going on and why this guy wants to kill all these girls, and I'm just excited for it. Riley Sager is amazing. He always catches my attention really quickly, and I fly through his books, and I'm very excited for this one because I really hope it's as amazing as Home Before Dark was, because Home Before Dark was my very recent read from him and I absolutely loved it. So I'm very excited for this as well. So the next prompt is read 2 books, and I have 5 that I'm going to try to read. So let's talk about it. 2 of them I'm already reading, so I will talk about them first. And the first one is Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Sabita. So I'm about halfway through this right now. I just started this a couple days ago and I'm really enjoying it. It is about a girl named Eliza who has this really popular comic online, and it's basically just about her life and meeting a boy who's obsessed with it, but he doesn't know that she's the author, and it's really cool. It has all these like little pictures and messages and all this stuff that just makes it really come to life, and I'm really enjoying this, but I'm really hoping I can finish this for the readathon. And then the next book I'm reading is Group by Christy Tate, which is a memoir on group therapy. I'm actually just started this one and I'm really enjoying it. Group therapy is something that I have done and it was amazing for me. It really helped me hash out a lot of things in my life that I struggle with, and I was really excited to just be able to listen to someone else's experience with it. So I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm reading it as an audiobook and I'm just really liking it. It's a fun time. I'm really enjoying it. But I'm hoping I can finish that too as well for the readathon, because I just think it will be fun to get through all these books, because that's the point of a readathon, is to just read as much as you can. So next for the 2 books, just because I'm extra, is The Hair by Kiera Cass, which is the 4th book in the selection series. I've been wanting to get to this for a while, but I've been kind of nervous about it because The Elite was super draggy for me, but I really want to finish the series just because I do have the whole series and I feel like it would just be a waste to not finish it if I have 2 books left. But I'm really hoping I enjoy this one. I believe this one stars the selected one, the chosen, whatever you want to call her, and Prince Maxton's daughter. So I'm really hoping I like it. I'm scared that I won't because it would just be a waste, but we'll find out. Next, I'm going to try to read The Honey Don't List by Christina Lauren. It is about this HGTV style couple and rocky relationships, and I heard it's a great time, so I'm excited to read that one as well. And next I have The Memory Thief by Lauren Mancy, which is a book about a girl who lives in this world where people can steal your memories, and the people who steal their memories get more powerful. And her mom gets put up for auction because her mom's a criminal, and criminals' minds and memories are sold for a lot of money. What? And so she is trying to save her mother. Crazy. I'm very excited to read this. I heard really great things about it, so I'm really hoping that I enjoy it. And for the very last prompt, which is read under 300 pages, and I really want to read Illegals by Bettina Respretio. I always screw up her name. If I'm saying that wrong, someone please correct me. So I'm really excited about this book because it is about a girl and her father immigrating from Mexico to America and kind of their story about being illegal immigrants in the States. I'm very excited about this because it's definitely an experience a lot of people go through just to be able to live this American dream. I'm very excited to be able to read someone's story on it, and I'm really hoping that I enjoy it. And finally, the very last prompt is read a book that's been on your OWLCRATE TBR the longest. And this is actually the first book I ever got from my OWLCRATE, and it is Incendiary by Zarita Cordova. So I need to get my life together and finally read this book. I'm very excited for it. So this book seems to have a lot going on, but I hear it's so amazing, and I can read you the synopsis, but I'm sure you don't want to hear from me talking again. But this says, I am Retina Cordova. I have lived 100 stolen lives and now I live my own. I really needed to get to this. It has been on my TBR for so long, and I'm very excited to finally get to it. So I'm stoked. So without further ado, that is going to be my OWLCRATE TBR, So without further ado, that is going to be my Owlcrate-A-Thon TBR. I'm very excited for it. I've never done Owlcrate-A-Thon TBR before. I will be doing reading vlogs for every week, so make sure you keep an eye out for those. The first one will be this upcoming Monday, and then the next one will be the Monday following. So we'll have a whole week's worth, 2 weeks worth of reading vlogs. It's going to be really fun. I'm very excited. And yes, I hope you guys are having a really great day, a really great month, a really great life. I hope you guys are staying safe. If you liked this video or you're excited to see my Owlcrate-A-Thon reading vlogs, what am I trying to speak of? Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I upload every Monday and Thursday at 11:45 a.m. Eastern time. And hit that bell notification to get notified every single time I upload. And comment down below and tell me if you're doing Owlcrate-A-Thon and what are you reading. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!